It's time for a coffee break. So the idea behind coffee break or coffee time, whatever this is called, is that some of the most meaningful conversations that have affected change in my life have been around a table over a cup of coffee, where you can just be really honest with someone and have some of the conversations that encourage us with where we are in life. So that's what I hope this is for you. So one of the huge lessons I've learned this last year, as you can see by evidence of puffs and a high chair, is we've had a baby. And so she's actually behind me playing quietly for a minute. And she's turning 9 years old, or not 9 years old. She's turning 9 months old today. And what I've learned is this principle of just being really present in the moment. And so there's a few things that maybe I've kind of come across in the last few months that I hope would encourage you to also be present in the moment. I read a book a few months ago called Present Over Perfect by Shauna Niequist. She's on a podcast I listen to regularly, and one of the things that she points out in that book is the fact that so much of us do work from home now. And so if you work on average 50 hours a week, let's say, which is something pretty normal, you do quite a bit of that from home if you're in a job field where you can do that. And so maybe it's on your computer and you're doing design work, or you're doing phone calls or emails or whatever it might be. There's this temptation to be on your device or working on something around your family, but not to be with your family. And so one of the encouragements I've learned is just like, if I'm going to do those things, I need to get up early or I need to stay up late. And for my own family, as you can tell, it's get up early. The second thing I've learned is that this needs to go up when I come in the door at the end of the day. And so we have this, well, you can maybe kind of see it over my shoulder, and I just set that up there. And so a lot of times I'll get phone calls or text messages in the evening, and I won't return them until either later that evening or the next day. And the reason is because I'm trying to make it my life's ambition to make my wife and my daughter not only my number one priority, but to make it my ambition to make them happy. And I can make them happy when I'm not on this. And finally, it's just to make the most of every moment. And so when things don't go according to plan, it's just to simply roll with it and to make the best out of every moment, to kind of drop your expectations. When you start, and this is another thing I think Shauna Niequist pointed out, when you start thinking, well, things should be going this way, they should be meeting my expectations in this way, that's a red flag to know that you need to readjust your expectations and to simply live in the moment and be grateful for what you have. So I hope this coffee time, the inaugural coffee time, has been helpful for you, and I hope it encourages you in your day. We'll see you later and next time.